Hey, good morning, ma'am. This is Jody. We spoke last week regarding the demo for our Titan Exams platform, and you mentioned a couple of things that you wanted to see expanded or added to our platform. One of them was being able to add different availabilities for your tests within a scheduled room in a time frame. Last week, my response is that we had the underlying functionality, but we might have to expand it or change this a little bit. I wanted to show you that our platform now can accommodate that. This demo is going to be pretty quick, pretty brief, and it won't last long. Let me silence everything. So basically, what I wanted to show you is within Titan Exams, we have you have access to an admin platform that allows you to go there and modify your exams, and then we have a place here where you can go modify your rooms and your open times, and then you actually have your schedules. So let me explain that real quickly. So in our system, you can set up multiple rooms. So you can have one room with 39 seats, and you can have another room that might be a private room, which is one seat or two seats or something like that too. And you can manage those. Then within each room, you can set up different availability or different open time. So let's say, you have one room, your main room is, 39 seats. You're open Monday to Thursday, 8 to 5. So you can definitely do that. And then you can have another schedule or another open times that same room for Fridays and Saturdays from like 10 to 2 or something like that too. So in this example I'm going to show you today, I already have an open time for my one room. I have it scheduled for August 1st to August 30th. So you can go, it's a reoccurring event. So you can add as many as you want and it expands. And then you can set your open time, start times and end times for that day. And then you can even set your days of the week. So in this case, this open times can be August from Monday through Friday, and we'll put, 10 seats, max concurrent seats that can be available. Okay. So you can definitely do that. And then once you have those open times, then you can actually go into the schedules portion and you can actually set individual schedules for your tests. So for example, I already have one in my main room. I have a teas schedule and I have it also set from August 1st to August 30th. And then you can set the time that you're available to. I think last week you gave me an example of, you're going to offer certain tests Monday, Wednesday, and Thursdays for 2 weeks or something like that too. So you can definitely go in here and set your schedules. You can give it a name so you can remember what it is. Set your start dates and end dates, and then do a reoccurring, and then which tests you're going to be offering. You can do one test, multiple tests. If you have this unchecked, then it just allows all your tests to be available at that time. So it just does it automatically. So that's for my T's. So what I'm going to do now is I'm actually going to go through my scheduler, pretend like I'm a student, go through my main testing center. I'm going to click on T's, click my T's test, and you'll notice that I have availability between today all the way to the 29th. Now, obviously, I'll go to the 30th, but my room is not available or open on the weekend. So that's why Saturday, Sundays are not available. Okay, so it goes all the way and it shows that time and it shows the start time based on what you have available. Now let's go change that. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to that same test, my T's test, but say, you know what, we're not going to offer it to the 30th. We're going to stop on the 15th. And we're not going to offer it on Fridays or on Tuesdays. Let's just do it like that. Perfect. So I already changed it, August 1st, August 15th. I'm going to go refresh it. And there it is. Notice it only gives me today, the 6th and 7th, and then next week, and then stops on the 15th. Now, we would have shown the 15th, but again, we took off Fridays. So that's it. You're done. Now, even if you happen to expand this even further, say, you know what, we're going to give this test all the way until the end of September. And I want to do, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, not Friday. That's perfect. You can definitely do that. However, remember that we had this, the rooms only open until August 31st. You'll see right here. So even if I go and I refresh the schedule, it's gonna stop on there because your hours are not expanded until far enough. So if I go and change the hours of that room to say, you know what, yes, I want this to expand all the way to, I don't know, October 31st. Just save it like that. Great. So now the reoccurring event just expanded automatically. So now I can go refresh that page again. And there it is. Now it actually shows me the dates all the way up to September 30th. So again, it's very, very flexible. And then you can also have another schedule for another test. So now we have another test scheduled for the fire and the HESIs, right here, fire protection certification exam and HESI A2. Same exact thing. You can say, you know what, I want to do it from August the 11th to, I don't know, August 15th. Give something like that. And then every day of the week, except for Tuesday or Wednesdays. Let's just do it like that too. Same room schedule, but only then, I'm sorry, room hours, excuse me, but then you still have the same schedules underneath. So now if I'm gonna go start over and I'm gonna go pick my one of my the HESI or the fire test, you'll notice now it only shows that week. So again, I wanted to illustrate that now our platform, based on your suggestion from last week, it's now doing that. So now you can have individual, open times availability or hours for your room, but then individual time slots for your tests. So again, like I mentioned, I like to, be able to illustrate everything that we're talking about. We're also working on doing roles as well. So last week we talked about where you wanted to be able to add more roles and to kind of define what they can and cannot do. We're adding that as well. We should hopefully have that up probably this week. So if you want to see that, I'll be happy to do another quick demo for you or another pre-recorded demonstration like I'm doing right now too. So again, I'm hoping to earn your business. Hopefully, this kind of shed some light as far as like how flexible and how fast our platform, how fast we work and try to get things up and running for our customers. So if you have any questions, please let me know. Email me at jody@titanexams.com. Thank you.